everybody, and welcome to Brickible. Today we are gonna be doing a review of this Lego Wreath, okay? We're gonna talk about the overall build quality, how fun this thing was to build, and the value. So let's hop in, here we go. Let's talk about the funness of this build. This build is very tricky, okay? Now it's a 2-in-1, I can only count on the Wreath here, but on the Wreath, you get into it and you start to have a blast. You start to have so much fun, you're building, you're doing your thing, you put the hanging piece on, and then you turn the page, and you realize you have to build the same thing over and over and over,
Should we show them
15 times to be exact, okay? Pretty soon, you start to make some mistakes. Mistakes were had in this build, all right? Then you move to the front and you build all the foliage, okay? That will reflect in the build quality. No, and then you do all the foliage, right? Again, it's 14 times repetitive. It is really frustrating. When you finish, you end on bag 3 and you do the wreath, or the bow. The bow is extremely fun to build. Overall, even though it's repetitive, it is really fun. Because of the repetitive nature, I'm gonna give this score a 4 out of 10 for build fun, okay? Let's talk about build quality, okay? Build quality, 1,000,000 locking pieces. Each individual piece locks together extremely well. Then all of the foliage, they use that 2-to-1 different level piece to lock every piece of green foliage underneath. The thing is really well put together. So on build quality, how well this thing holds together, it's totally displayable. You can hang it up, and if you're careful with it, it's gonna hold together. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's really well for what they're trying to pull off here. The other thing I wanna comment on this is the box is actually made for that to store built in here. It does fit without having to take it apart, which is extremely valuable if you're gonna store this over the winter time or into the next season. So love that they did that, super awesome. Last thing we're gonna talk about is the value. This set retails for $29.99 and it's there. You get a ton of pieces. You get great pieces for that price. I really think it's a good deal for that price. So for quality, or for value, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Hot dang.
It's a lot of pieces for that price. This is probably, you could buy this thing and part it out and make more money than you can as a whole set. So Kara, you really quick, you didn't have anything to do with building this one because you're doing other Lego projects.
It's real pretty.
But talk about the visual quality. What do you like about it?
Everything. It's gorgeous. I love all the holly berries. I love the bow. I love that it actually looks fluffy like a wreath instead of just a stagnant piece of Lego. I love everything. It's gorgeous and I'm keeping it forever.
I'm not gonna lie, the little tiny the white snowballs,
the holly
berries are one of my favorite Lego pieces overall. They're just super satisfying.
Cute.
Yeah, they look really, really good.
I mean, how pretty is that? I would totally hang that on my door. We should make a bigger one.
You're so funny. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what other builds you would want to see us review. We're just getting back into the swing of things just in time for the holiday. We missed you guys so much, but we are back at this is a temporary location for now. So, Kara?
Yeah. May Christmas be with you.